All right, so now we're back. We're doing a thing. We're out here, boys. I wonder if I can change the speed of the text. I don't know how to do that, though. Huh. Oh, I can. Oh, no.
I was like, that's making it slower.
So, yeah, I want to make it slower.
Oh.
I don't want to make it any faster.
All right, we're in.
Oh, yeah, we're in. Oh, I know. I just haven't introduced us yet. Can you see the compression on the YouTube side? Bless you.
Thank you.
It it looks kind of doo-doo.
I see.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the only problem with streaming to YouTube, right?
But then after it processes, it's
Isn't it?
Sometimes
it's
not
a
healthy?
good quality, right?
No, I don't think so.
it's pretty delayed from when we went live.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I set it to low latency. I think it's normal latency. Mode.
yeah.
So it's going to be pretty delayed.
So like sometimes it gets real crisp, and then it gets like potatoey, and then it gets real crisp. So it's like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's weird.
You're saying like the audio or the video?
The video.
Shit, I hope it's not the audio. I don't know.
No,
how
the
to fix
audio. Yeah, the audio's fine. Like we're definitely loud enough.
What was I going to say? All right, everybody, welcome back to the Spookier Later podcast.
It's getting spoopy.
I'm your host, a tired Joey Gavada. And with me, we have James Cityscape Lopez, Eric, and our special guest, back from the depths of hell or wherever the hell she's been.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the podcast, Alex.
Friend of the pod. Would you say my thing was?
I've been living my best life.
Cityscape Lopez, because you
I
have
get
Cityscape
it.
behind you.
I get it. Yeah. It
Sorry,
went over
it wasn't
my
very
head.
funny.
How does it feel to be back, Alex?
After a long hiatus.
It's fine.
Al hasn't been on the podcast
here.
since episode 2.
I'm just tired.
Why
I
didn't
can
you guys
imagine.
I'm
go
always
to bed
tired.
at a normal time?
Why didn't we? We were just up playing games.
You
And
act like you
Bird,
guys like each other.
and Bird
Too
came
busy in
in
the shits.
drunk, dude.
Yeah.
Bird was
Oh, wow.
lit.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Where's
he-
your mother?
He could have gone to bed.
You could have.
I should have gone to bed. I'm very tired. Oh,
DJ hours.
Super DJ hours.
Yeah, we didn't need to stay up till like 2:30.
No, we could have stayed up
Nah.
to 1 at least, and then that
I
was
went to bed at
honestly
like
surprised
10:30.
you guys are awake.
Damn. I was hyper
Dude,
focused.
I said it was
Next-
past my bedtime. My bedtime's at 8 o'clock.
Y'all wild. Next week's a long week for us, and I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I
next
need
weekend is gonna be rough. I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm gonna have to go to bed at 7 p.m. every day this week coming up.
We're gonna have to record the podcast on a weekday
No. Why wouldn't we just do it on Sunday?
because
Okay,
I mean-
because is not an answer, but we'll talk about it at the end. As
I'm
everybody
leaving
knows,
Sunday.
this is a podcast where 3 brown men and sometimes a white woman talk about podcasts.
I mean,
Talk
we
about
could be a
movies.
podcast talking about podcasts.
Don't tempt me, I got him. I scrolled through them, dude.
I mean, I just really like the Pat McAfee podcast. They stream for
so
5 days
that'll
a
be
week.
the one podcast
He's
we
paying
talk
you
about
off.
every week. It really
Yeah.
is. So this week, to wrap up Hispanic Heritage Month, we're gonna do Veronica, which is the
And we did it.
scariest movie on Netflix.
Between the years of 2016 and 17.
Not even. I bet you there's other scary movies that came out that same year.
Released on
I don't think so.
Friday.
I mean, this is like, if you don't watch horror movies, this slaps.
And
I
I
mean-
don't watch horror movies. So.
And it doesn't slap.
The demonic stuff is a little like spooky, and then they try to get you with jump scares. But overall, it wasn't like, oh my god, I can't handle this.
Fucking spoilers,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This movie came out years ago. All right,
you
At
should
least-
have
it's
seen it
been
by
on-
now.
and it's been on Netflix. It's been very easy to get. If you don't have Netflix, I know you know someone that lets 10 other people use their Netflix account.
It's kind of wild that they don't have English dub.
Yeah,
I
actually,
didn't even
yeah.
look, actually.
I was like, our Alex opened the movie with, oh man, we're gonna have to read, aren't we? And I was like, this is on Netflix. There's no way we're gonna. There's no English dub. It's in German. It's in
Oh, wait, I
Mexico
actually did
Spanish.
look.
It's in Portuguese. It's in
It's
everything
not
else.
in Mexico Spanish
I know.
because I looked
it's
for
a joke,
that.
Eric. It's a joke.
I looked. I was like, dude, give me someone that actually
knows how to speak the damn language.
Is it the same director?
Yes.
Yeah,
As Rec?
another Paco Plaza joint, man.
Okay.
And I think he outdid himself with Wreck. There's no way he'll ever top it.
I don't mean this out of disrespect.
Oh no,
Oh,
I don't know if you
God.
should say it as a white
Hey,
person.
mute the stream. Mute the stream.
Yeah. Hold on. That's fine. That's
All
fine.
right, that's fine. Yeah,
Go ahead and ask it.
Jesus. Were you able to understand anything from the movie, Eric?
Whoa, dude, come on! Jesus, what are you calling him a Neanderthal? Because he's from Mexico?
Dude.
Jesus!
Wow.
What do you mean? Like he could
I know I
still
don't have
read?
enough class. Jeez.
Do you mean like, oh, he turned off the subtitles
No.
and was just in it?
Yeah.
In which case, yes,
Like-
you would still be able to understand the movie.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Because it's like
no,
from
to be
Spain,
honest-
right?
To be honest,
different?
they just use different like slang and like the way they talk is just so different. I actually had to read some of the subtitles, man.
They even used a different number for, what was it, 5?
Yeah.
When she was counting down, she goes, 5-0.
Yeah, and then they
so
And
weird.
use
Uno was
the
weird too.
Yes,
they
it
use
was like, "Uno."
Yeah.
they use the vosotros. Like we don't use that in Mexico.
What is
Like
that?
as in like that's like the plural. It's like another plural that you can use. They just throw it in there instead of saying like the normal nosotros.
Oh,
They
okay,
say-
so
they
it's
throw
another
in,
way
like,
to say
the-
we.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
every time they use that, I'm like,
What are you talking about?
I don't, Vero, no,
and
Vero.
they just and I felt like the audio was kind of quiet, dude. Like their dialogue was quiet. I had to turn that bitch up.
We cranked our TV pretty
Yeah.
loud.
But then I was like, I don't want to get spooked, so I fucking cranked it down.
Ah, see, that's why you didn't think it was that scary.
Oh no, it was scary to me, man. There's
We
some
also
times
had the
where I
light
was,
on the whole time.
I don't
so-
think it would have been any scarier in the dark.
We also saw it before.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying this movie isn't scary. It just doesn't live up to the hype of the scary.
No,
Yeah.
what's scary is seeing the actual crime scene photos.
Dude, those crime scene photos at the end, spoilers.
Yeah, real life
were
stuff is
creepy
very
as
scary.
shit. I was like, ugh.
I love that shit, to be honest.
It made my skin crawl. All right,
I wish
directed.
they would have showed the actual like photo of her though.
Yeah.
She looks nothing like her movie counterpart.
And she has like a different name too or something. It's like-
Estefania.
Estefania.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Because this movie is
movie's
based off of like 2 cases, but the one being like the primary one, that's that lady.
Yeah,
just
she
said.
like apparently didn't have sisters. She had brothers, and she
Mhm.
died in the bathroom, but they can't tell how she died.
Yeah, and her mom and dad were both in the picture, and then her mom and dad like they still got like haunted after the fact.
Oh.
Yeah, and it took her like 6 months to be dead.
To be
Not
dead.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her whole possession took 6 whole months, and she was like
Yeah.
being tortured the whole time.
It's a little more
Because like the
realistic,
main
you know?
stuff comes from the one story that like everyone thinks of, but I guess they
Estefania.
said like it's also like it takes it takes liberties because it's a movie, and then also it takes like some stuff from a different story. So it's like loosely based off of it, but like you get the point.
Yeah. All right, really quick. Directed by Paco Plaza. Screenplay by Fernando Navarro. Produced by Enrique Lopez Levine. Starring Sandra. Oh wow, she's the only one that gets top
Damn.
billing or any billing. Cinematography by Pablo Rosso. Edited by Marty Roca. Music by Chucky Namanera. Distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing International. With a release date of August 25th, 2017. And a runtime of 105 minutes. I don't know what the budget was, but it made $6.3 million at the box office.
I mean,
That's money.
mainly because it came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, though.
but Netflix will pay like $60 million for a movie, so it's like I'm sure they made money.
I mean,
we
this
don't know
movie
that.
had to have only cost fucking $6 million. There's no name actors in
Yeah.
it. And it all takes place in a fucking hotel room. In an apartment building.
Yeah, and then like that director like has done small budget films, so
fuck.
I'm assuming he's not someone that's gonna be like, all right, I need $100 million.
I'm Robert
Yeah.
Rodriguez, goddammit.
Yeah, Dust to Dawn, get me Clooney stat.
Right now.
Give me this no-name Clooney stat.
Eric, does
The
your
ER
camera
star.
follow?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because
That's like part of his software in his camera. Is it'll zoom in so that his head is always centered.
It's been a big thing the last couple of weeks, but
Oh, it's so funny last week, dude. It was so funny.
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
it'll track him like from like the window to like the left side of the TV
window.
too.
Yeah.
It's the wall.
So it has an 88% from 32 reviews from critics and a 49% from 1,000 plus audience ratings.
Oh, they did not like this. They
Dude,
did not
the
like
hype
reading.
was too real.
Why didn't they like it? What are the consensus?
I want to know who thought this was like terrifying.
I don't know that there is. People who are super religious, I think.
Yeah, the demonic stuff and the church related stuff will scare the shit out of people because it's like too real.
What was the critics' score again?
88%. So
They got paid off, man.
8 out of 10 critics think that you should go see this movie.
I think they got paid off.
Maybe. I mean,
It's not a bad movie.
no, I don't think it's a bad movie either. I think
No.
it's pretty enticing. And I think all the girls and even the little boy did a fantastic fucking job.
Yeah, I think it is a good
Antonito.
horror. It's a good horror movie.
Yeah. I think it's better. I would hazard to say it's probably better than most horror movies that came out that year.
And if you look at the movie along with the crime scene photos, they got everything like down to a T.
Yeah, like seeing her head break the glass,
Yeah.
and then seeing the glass.
And
picture
almost
after that.
the glass was broken the same way as the real one.
Well, they could do that in CGI.
It was so cool.
They definitely weren't smashing glass and being like, "Oh, we got it."
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
I think this movie though could have been better if they used more practical effects because some of the CGI wasn't great.
What?
What do you mean?
Like the hands.
Like-
Wasn't everything practical?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it couldn't have been because how the motherfucker walked through the wall.
Oh, okay. Obviously the shadow play, but I thought the
Dude, what
monster
you do
was.
in the bedroom does not have to be talked about here, Eric. Yeah, I thought the monster was.
I love that it was all
I
like,
didn't like
just
it.
a dude in a suit.
So, what didn't you like about the monster design? What would you have done different?
The hands.
Well, it kind of reminded me of an Alien. It kind of reminded me of
Venom?
Signs, and I didn't really like it. I guess. Like
It
and
did kind of look like Venom.
It did, yeah.
From Spider-Man
Like
3.
It almost had like a gooey look to it.
Well, it was described by the girls who saw her actually do the seance in real life as a smoke monster that entered her mouth and nose.
Mhm.
So I
they
think
can't really make smoke.
I think the sludge monster looks better than a smoke monster.
They could have done smoke if they tried hard enough.
Yeah, but is smoke
ruined the whole
scarier than
budget.
sludge?
I think it would be scary because you're like, what is that?
Don't they do that like in the Haunting in Connecticut, like a smoke thing that comes out the dude's mouth?
Yeah,
No, that's in Lost.
that is also in Lost. Yes, you're not wrong. I
So
think
there've been
both-
a lot of smoke monsters in
Yeah.
cinema.
I'm trying to look up what other horror movies were out during that
Yeah,
time.
you probably should have had that prep because that's a big ass. Like, if you didn't tell me that, I don't think I would have.
I think
Not disliked it.
No,
No,
dramatic
keep on-
pauses were
I know.
fucking my world up. I did not. I kept having to look to see if his eyes were moving or something.
So it started streaming in 2018, Rotten Tomatoes says, though.
Huh?
It came out in 2017, though.
But I feel like the mass has seen it in 2018, so I feel like we should, like,
Probably.
I wonder what 2018 horror movies came out.
I mean,
versus-
let me tell you, 2017 was a barren fucking wasteland.
Leatherface, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, Leatherface.
One of those other faces that's, like, reimagines the origin is actually not half bad.
Escape Room.
Yeah, this one's 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, Escape Room is here. Mother is here, which I think is amazing. I think that movie is fantastic.
I really enjoy Escape Room.
Wait, you
Yeah,
talking about
but it's
Bong
not
Joon-ho's
great.
mother?
No, I'm talking about I don't know who the fuck did this
I
movie?
see it. Yeah, mother exclamation point.
Yeah. Mother.
Truth or Dare came out in 2018,
That movie was trash.
and The Nun.
Yeah.
You're supposed to look up horror movies, bro.
Well, they're right here. The Nun,
Trash.
Delicious,
I didn't never heard of it.
Winchester,
Trash.
Down a Dark Hole.
Winchester
Hits.
could have been good, but
Trash.
it is trash.
Wait, it came out in 2017, dude.
That's
Well,
a banger.
well, now we're looking at
Hellfest.
2018 because James moved the goalpost.
Polaroid.
Oh shit! Did they shake it?
I don't know. But Evil Develops.
Yeah,
No.
these are a bunch of shitty horror movies. This might
No
be the best horror
escape
movie of
Get Out.
2018. Oh, Get Out was 2018?
No, 2017.
Oh.
Followed.
Oh, and it's a different escape room that came out in 2017. There's
oh.
Escape Room 2019 is like the current escape room franchise.
Oh.
Oh, the Escape Room Cinematic Universe. The ERCU.
they did 2 films, right, and they're gonna do a third. I mean,
That's a cinematic universe, dude. They're gonna spin it off. Yeah, so nothing really came out either of those
The
years.
Nun.
Yeah, but we've
Hereditary,
established that The
right?
Nun isn't great.
it's not scary.
You don't
either.
even like The Nun.
Yes,
What?
I do. I don't like the first Annabelle.
Dude,
I
future
love
Joey, roll the fucking tape where she goes, yeah, I wasn't really happy with this movie.
Man, please put it in the video.
I'm going
Please.
to. I'm going to.
And then do the what's it called? That song that they always put from
Curb Your
what's that
Enthusiasm?
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna be looking silly as hell when you're like, yeah, I think The Nun is my least favorite Conjuring Cinematic
Pretty
Universe
sure I said
movie.
Annabelle the first one, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
She said she liked La Llorona better.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I will slap you if that's the case, because La Llorona fucking sucks.
We literally got video footage. We'll
Dude,
find out.
We will.
Annihilation came out in 2018.
Annihilation was good,
Oh
but I
my
wouldn't
God.
call that a horror movie.
No, it's like
it's under
sci-fi.
It's under sci-fi horror.
Right.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at the Google.
thought
There's
y'all would have
body
forgotten
horror.
that by now.
I mean, there's some. Yeah,
There
some
are other people
moments.
who fucked that up other than you. You know that, right?
I'm the only one that matters.
That's not true. You weren't here for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What are
well,
you, like a dad that doesn't love me? How your cigarettes, Dad?
We needed milk.
So I really can't wait to watch La Llorona next year, though. The good one.
I won't show up that week, man.
Eric.
Too close
Oh.
to home.
If you want,
Yeah,
we
it
could
really is
watch.
too close.
We could watch a shitty horror movie called Kukui. That horror movie,
Is there really
bro,
a movie called
it's
that?
so fucking bad. It is.
It has to be. There's no reason for it to be good.
No, but that's what people would have said about that
But
other
is it-
La Llorona movie. But this
Is
one
it The
was,
Room bad? That it's so good?
No. I think it's just bad.
Oh, okay.
I
It's-
did not hit her.
I did not. This is what is that movie that we watched? Three Mothers. What the fuck's it called? The one with Mila Kunis.
Bad Moms?
Bad Moms. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It's that
Bad
level
Moms.
of bad where it's like, who did this? Who?
It's not bad. I love that movie.
You can love bad movies. We've talked about this.
So you remember when they did that
Wait,
thing, that
but-
whole like change my mind thing, like the meme?
Yeah.
So someone had posted where he was sitting at the table and it was like, I did not hit her, change my mind. And still to this day it cracks me up.
Wait, Bird
You're
Box
okay.
came out in
You're gonna hit me in the
2018.
face with it.
Bird Box sucked.
That's
You
on
love that
Netflix.
movie.
I do not love that movie.
You
You're
Roll the
crazy.
tape. Roll the tape.
Loved it.
I
No,
never
he
said that.
says he
We
doesn't
watched
like
it.
Bird Box. He 100% says he's not a fan of Bird Box.
No, we were
Why do I
scrolling.
feel like James is getting ready to talk shit? I don't.
We
He's
were
got a little
scrolling
spice.
through Netflix, and he's like, "It's my favorite movie."
Exactly. Even you put the sarcastic tone on your voice, you dickhead.
But even when we watched it, you're like, "Oh, this was a good movie."
I definitely didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I absolutely
said-
did
He
not.
said
He
that
said-
as we were watching it.
I would have
I
never
literally
because the
talked
movie's
to him
dumb.
after he watched that movie, and he said he didn't like it. He said it was like, see, so A Quiet Place is good, and he said this movie is trying to do the same thing, but it did it wrong.
Yeah, I did. We actually have group chats, so I don't even know why you're. Literally every conversation we've ever had is documented either in video form or in
Fuck you,
text.
search this.
But like, I guess looking through it, this is the best horror movie of
I
2018.
guess, yeah, marketing
It
was
is,
right.
yeah. Shit, 17 and 18.
Yeah, because ain't shit come
I
out.
guess we never talked about Bird Box in the group chat.
No, we didn't. We weren't doing the podcast in 2018. We didn't start that until 2020.
Yeah, but you could have brought it up later on.
Why would I
But-
do that?
Also, there's like 57 other group chats.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work.
But
I
You want
only
the
have
Maserati?
two of
Boom,
them,
boom,
so
was it in the Conjuring 2 where they show the nun do the little shadow thing?
Yes.
yeah.
That
This
scene
movie-
though was
this movie
pretty
stole
cool.
it.
I think when they did it in Veronica, I thought it was fucking rad. I was like, this is kind of
I
fucking
also
cool.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Did y'all see the dark stain move on the mattress?
Yeah, that was a cool little
Oh, I
detail that
didn't.
It looked like a
catch.
whole ass body, which was creepy.
It was a whole ass body.
Yeah.
and its hand went this. It went
It moved.
on the mattress.
He didn't believe me. He had to rewind it.
Yeah, we rolled it back, and I was like, "Oh my god,
So,
you
like,
solved the case." What?
in the real case, though, it's like a big, just black circle, more or less.
Dude, those pictures creeped me
Kind
the
of like
hell
the
out.
lady said, right? She's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah, there's a big black stain on my ceiling. You got moisture problems?
It does look like just straight up mold, though, so I can see why people would just like discount it.
I mean, shit, maybe if that kid stopped pissing the bed, he wouldn't have had that big black stain on the bottom of his shit, dude.
I really like that little kid, though.
He was so cute.
Little Anthony.
I thought he was probably the best like part about the movie.
You're wild.
I like when they have the dream sequence and he starts choking the shit out of her. It's so funny.
Dude, that dream sequence, I forgot it happened, and that shit fucked my world up.
For a second I thought it was real, but then I was like, "No, this can't be real, right?"
Aren't they like talking weird too, though? Like,
Nah.
I don't know. It just feels like a little off. Like where I'm like, is this really happening?
I think, yeah, I think so. I think.
I mean, the whole
their
them
speech is
smiling
weird. Yeah,
is kinda-
their body language is weird.
Yeah, something's like a little off, but then you're like, maybe this is happening. Like,
And then they take a bite out of ass.
and then become zombies, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh wait, hold on. But yeah, I don't know. When he was just his little hand was around her neck, I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And I don't know why. Like, I know it's supposed to probably be scary, but I couldn't take it serious.
What was I gonna say? So
What are the little kids up to now?
fucking
It-
somewhere looking cross-eyed.
Oh, leave him alone.
Dude, them were
on, man.
thick.
He got the corrective lenses, dude. Come on, I know. So does this fall into the 3 steps of demonic possession that we heard about in The Conjuring?
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, we talked about this. So yesterday I was like, "Girl,
I
I'm
was
gonna
just confused
ask
because I was
you-"
like, you asked me this yesterday. Why?
I
I thought
tried
you were
to
just
set
gonna.
her up for an
I thought it was-
easy oddball,
God.
I
and
thought
she
you were
fucked
just
it
gonna
up.
bring it up. I didn't know you were gonna ask me the same question, so it just threw me off.
Why wouldn't I ask you the same question?
I thought you were gonna
said-
be like, we talked about this yesterday.
Nope, I literally-
and
so what I
it
told her
follows the
yesterday
same 3
when she wasn't paying attention to
rules
me.
of possession.
Are you
You're
done?
like so loud.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get her to fucking stop.
Alex is shrieking.
God damn it. So what I did yesterday was, girl, I'm going to set you up on the podcast so that you can talk about it because you're the one that has the most knowledge on the topic. So
True.
make sure you look up to check to see if this movie checks all those boxes. And she was like, okay. So then we talked about it for like 20 minutes. And I said, I'm helping you rehearse this for tomorrow's podcast so that you know what you're talking about. So the fact that she just looked at me with the dumbest fucking look on her face and went, what? Really makes me mad because it could have been really cool.
Could have.
And you ruined it.
Cosa?
Que cosa? But like obviously in the beginning you see the whole mouth thing, so you know she's fucked. But when you see those 3 scratches on her, I was like, oh no, she's really fucked.
Yeah, it went from infestation to oppression real fast.
Yeah, they only had 3 days, so they're like, we gotta move this along.
I mean, they had 6 months. But
Yeah, they could have just started earlier, you know.
I mean, they could have been like 2 weeks later. You know, they could have.
showed her all crazy and shit. But
Yeah.
I think the thing was that they only had an hour and a half of movie to do this in.
But they were like real specific on like, oh, but she really messed up the ritual things,
I mean, she did though. She
Yeah,
didn't
that
say
old
goodbye.
lady,
and they didn't like chant or whatever.
I've
that
never
old
heard of
nun
that.
was like, "Eat
I
it."
don't know anything about any of it, and I don't want to know, to be honest.
The goodbye thing I've heard before, but I've never heard anything else.
He only
Hey,
knows
that
the
was
goodbye
pretty-
thing because I like drill it in his head.
I mean, I had heard it before, but sure.
I drill it in his head.
Have you
Yep.
done a seance before, Alex?
No, and she's not
No.
doing it in my house, so.
But I've seen them done. I've been in a house where when they do them.
Shit, no wonder you got bad luck.
No shit. You didn't say goodbye. You definitely weren't.
I
like,
wasn't playing.
It doesn't matter. You
I don't
were in
have
the
to say
room.
goodbye.
You
You're in
were
the
like,
room.
Gantea, Gantea.
Yeah. If you're a Ouija adjacent, you
Yeah.
better say goodbye.
You
Fuck
better
yeah.
deuces and then disappear.
Yeah.
Daniela was
What-
playing with the board and she was like, Mama, I learned how to play your game.
Can you plug this in? You just gotta put the clip
Oh
on
no,
the
dude, that's a horror movie waiting to start right there.
Yeah,
Really is
that's like the beginning
there's a
of
clip.
it.
Mama.
There's a clip down there. That's why I pointed
They said
down there.
hello to me.
They
Right?
spit in my eye.
Your house is already scary when one door closes down like the other door
I
closes
mean,
down
you
the
already
hallway.
got the dude in the fucking basement, dude. You don't need
In
another
the
guy.
dungeon. Do you got it? Dude, it's just the clip. You just gotta find the clip.
I thought their Ouija
Oh my
board
God.
stuff though was really good though. Like,
So,
That's not a
It was
real
fast
Ouija board.
forwarded though.
no, but like
Dude.
the hand movement and placement stuff, I liked it compared to like other ones where it looks like, oh, it's someone's clearly moving
Right.
this.
don't be a
You
fucking
saying you
asshole,
like
you're
the effect
blinding
of them
the
like
eye.
fast forwarding it
like
or
how
whatever they
fast
were
it was
doing?
moving and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought it looked really cool.
Yo, those girls definitely thought though that she was doing that shit by herself, and like, there's no way
Oh,
she was moving
100%.
that shit like that.
Yeah, but like normally in those movies they like fake it first, and it's like, haha, okay, I'm just playing. Someone did it, and then this one was like, hell no. They started off like, oh no, we're in this bitch.
Yeah. But I tried to look it up because I wanted to buy that Ouija board and it doesn't exist.
They made it specifically
Yeah.
for this movie.
Yeah, I
Wow.
feel like that's the type of move they would do.
It was a dope ass board though. I think that board
I
looked
googled
great.
Mexican Ouija board. That wasn't right.
Not
and I was
Mexico,
like, where?
buddy.
I know.
Oof,
And then I was
it
like,
would've
where
never
is this
been that.
filmed? And he was like, Spain. And I was like, okay, Spain Ouija board. And
They're in
nothing-
Madrid, right?
Something like that, yeah.
They said Barcelona again, and I loved it. That teacher said that shit thick as fuck for no reason.
Hey, that other nun though, she was creepy in general.
Sister
She's a
Death?
little baddie.
I
Yeah.
loved her.
Yeah.
She might be my favorite character because she was wild as hell.
She's bold though. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. She's like, well, bitch, if I can't see you, you can't do nothing to me. The demon said, think again, bitch.
You gotta take the eyes out.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Dude, could you imagine you do that and you're like, I'm good now, and then like you still see the evil? At that point, you kill yourself.
Yeah, I would just in game. I'd kill myself in game.
Only in the cinematic universe.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we-
against her vows, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure blinding herself is against her goddamn vows too. So
I'm
whatever.
sure playing with demons is also against her
I'm
vows.
sure cigarettes are against her vows, too.
I don't think the sister played with the Ouija board.
It said she dealt with it, like, right? Or
So,
what was the...
I think she was probably just dealing in, like, Black Death shit or something. I don't know.
I took it as just like she could see ghosts, so she's like a medium.
Oh, I took it like she did it in the past.
Oh, nah.
Okay, who did you? Nah, Eric, you gotta.
To James.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
So you think she just like sees it by herself?
Yeah.
Like,
I
why
think
would
she's
she?
a Lorraine Warren.
That's what
Shit,
I
they
think.
should
it
have
is.
called them in.
Because she's a nun,
for
dude. What do you
real, though.
mean? She's connected to the other side.
I don't know about all nuns being connected to the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. For like,
And the
'cause
nuns
it's
killed
why her
themselves in the nun.
specifically?
Why her specifically? Because they knew she'd look creepy without eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
But
like,
they killed
"Dude,
themselves
this is
in the
it."
nun because they're trying to have like no one to possess. That's different.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
not
like
because they're
that's
scared. That woman blinded herself because
Well,
she feared
I was
the
just
evil.
going back to it was against their vows too, but they had to do it. So
but that's like an honorable sacrifice.
That, like,
compared to-
supersedes. Yeah, that supersedes, like, the not killing yourself, probably.
Yeah.
Holding back
There's
evil.
levels to this shit.
And this lady, she was at the ground floor and was like, "I can't handle it."
Yeah, she didn't even try to figure it out. She
She
just said,
just-
"Aye, eyes."
Poured gasoline.
What year
on her
did this
face.
come out? What year was this in real life?
1991.
yeah.
So could Ed and Lorraine have come and saved the day in real life?
Ed didn't die until 2008, right? And then Lorraine died in 2019.
When were they active though? Were they still active at that time? I'm assuming the 90s.
Wasn't Ed
Yeah.
active until he died?
Yeah.
He was like
When,
moving.
but when
and
did
grooving.
their, like, when did that case happen then from the first Conjuring? That's like their breakout case, right? That's like the fucking
Oh, the Amityville
the
horror
case.
thing
Yeah.
in the 70s,
I'm gonna
right?
let you
Or I don't know.
answer,
That's because
bro.
when the movie came out.
I'm looking.
It was the 60s.
So that's when they were, like, at their peak fucking popularity.
That's when they popped off.
Yeah.
So like
Wh-
it's like so before the Conjuring 1, those events happened. They were
Mhm.
like sooner or later. And then after the Conjuring events, they were Mr. Beast. Okay?
Wow.
That's the
Shit.
pop off that they had. It was meteoric, the rise.
But once
Shit.
they got there,
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they were
when's
making
the-
hamburgers and everything.
When did they fall off though?
When Ed said something racist.
that'd do it.
LOJK, I'm not committing libel or slander. He didn't say anything racist, I don't think.
Not that I know of, allegedly.
But it's pretty safe to
Allegedly.
say, seeing as he was a white man who grew up in the 50s, you know.
They founded the New England Society for Psychic Research in 1952.
Dang, hella early.
So that was when they started.
Yeah.
But
So
they
they
were
could have
still...
saved these people.
Oh, 100%.
And then the first thing about Annabelle was in 1968. That was
So
like their
plausible.
first notable.
Yeah, I think
investigation.
that was when they popped off, right? Was the Annabelle case.
Oh, the Annabelle shit. Okay.
And then it was the Conjuring case, and then it was Conjuring 2, and
And then the Conjuring House was 1971.
oh, it was the 70s. Okay,
And this was also 71?
The 91.
91.
91? Okay.
But they were still up and kicking. I think Ed had already had his heart attack.
But they're already 20 years
And then
into it by
Amityville Horror
then.
was
Oh, yeah.
1975. They could have
This
been
is
there.
this is too low level for them.
But they could have been, but like if this was earlier, like if this
But-
happened in the 70s, they would have been all over it. But by the 90s, 20 years in, but then you're
Oh.
kind of, you know,
Could
trying
you
to settle down.
imagine? Oh, go ahead.
When I was reading like the case or whatever, they just kept taking her to the doctors because they just thought something was medically wrong with her and they couldn't find anything. So if they don't know it's like demonic, they wouldn't have even known about it at all.
Yeah, but what if? Could you imagine?
She didn't have her menstrual cycle yet, man.
I mean, that demon made her.
I don't feel comfortable talking about this anymore.
I mean, it happened.
No, I saw it. Could you imagine a Conjuring 4 though, where like Lorraine is like in the bathtub or whatever, and then she like gets a vision of Estefania, and she's like in the fucking basement,
We would have to
Dude,
come
email
back to
them.
this.
and she's like,
Yeah.
Ed, we have to go to Barcelona, and then it's like them on an airplane. I would watch the shit out of that movie, dude.
Holy
And
shit.
Ed's there playing like fucking La Cucaracha on a
James-
6-string
James
guitar.
Wan. I know you listen to this shit. Come on.
Yeah,
Make this shit happen.
we could change some names if we need to.
Yeah.
His name is Schmed, and his wife is Schlumarine. The girl's name is Schlestefania.
They did a case about like a former funeral house. I hope they make that into a movie.
I can't clip
Man.
anything directly from OBS anymore because we're on YouTube. We're not on Twitch. That sucks.
That's
Cool.
different.
Great.
So like
I love it.
they're making a new Insidious, so like, you know, so Conjuring's gonna have to put out another one. They gotta keep up.
We just watched a movie with Patrick Wilson in it, and I did not like him in it.
The movie was also bad.
Yeah.
As an actor.
Yeah.
He was very creepy.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
I've
dude.
never
Seems
seen-
like-
I mean, he's
He also raped somebody.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like Paco Plaza is about to release another fucking horror. It's called La Abuela.
Another horror?
La Abuela?
La Abuela 2021.
What does that mean?
Grandmother?
The grandmother.
I know you've heard that word before, dude.
He
100%.
You
Wait, hold
were
on.
you were hoping he would have said La Abuela.
yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But they're Spanish.
theatrical
like, once again,
release
there's a
is 22nd of October. Holy
That's
shit.
tomorrow.
Eric
Sure.
looked at the date.
Yeah.
But like they're
It's
coming
a
out with, like,
Spanish
decent amount
French
of-
one.
Spanish French, that's interesting. But like they're coming out with another not Insidious. What is the other one? A Paranormal Activity.
Another one?
Yeah, like it's like Next of Kin or something.
Man, I stopped
Oh,
watching
hell
after the
nah,
Mexican
dude.
one. The Mexican one slapped.
So like the thing is though, like there's still like people. I feel like horror nowadays is like way more often than it was like 5 years ago, which is
That's
crazy.
all people want.
People love
Horror
that
and
shit.
comedy.
No horror and comic
Check out
books.
the cover for this shit though. It's a little spoopy.
Future
Oh,
me
okay.
flash it up on the screen. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it is
Oh,
spaced
that
out
is.
like that though. Eric just said fuck you.
What'd you say?
It's spaced out like how she thought you would say it. La abuela.
Mm-hmm.
But you went la abuela.
Oh my bad, dude. I was just trying to fit in with the Spaniards. You know, they talk so fast.
Spaniards.
Right, well, I'm white, so.
Yeah, so are Spaniards.
Yeah,
Actually, all three of us are white. You know that, right? Being
100%.
we are of Mexican nationality, but like
Yep.
you know, we're white.
On the census, I got put white
Yeah, our race. We're white. Our race.
because white includes European
What?
descent.
The camera.
No, James.
What?
I thought he was going to say white racist. That's what I thought he was going to say.
Why? Why would I ever say
I don't
that?
know.
Shit.
Because you're like white race.
White raisin.
And then I thought I was going to say it. Like, what?
I'm almost white passing.
Dang, some no-name actors for this, so they don't even have anything.
Dude, sometimes that's the best.
I mean, this
that's
movie
true.
did pretty well with no name actors.
The the main actress, she's like a model or something. I don't know. I checked
She
out her
cute?
Insta.
Oh, I
He
know you
doesn't
did.
know, but he checked the Insta.
She might be a model based on her Insta.
No, I think
was
this
6
like
months
launched her
deep in
career or
pictures.
something.
Yeah. She's like, God damn, I like that from 2018.
Unless she's sponsored by like fucking fashion companies. I don't know.
Is she an influencer?
Typically, models are sponsored by fashion companies.
Another one?
Look, that was only half of one.
Maybe she is a fashion company.
Oh,
Maybe
kind of
she
like me
creates-
and how I just started a business that's just my name.
Wow.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I need to look into getting us LLC'd. Also, really quick aside, I know what I'm going to call our streams where we're just sitting around talking.
Sitting around and talking.
Nope. Eric, you want to take a guess?
I don't know, just chatting. That's all I could
Chilling.
think of.
Sooner or loitering?
I like it.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Some
Get it?
bad
Because
joke
loitering
I
is
energy.
get
like,
it,
you know, just
yeah.
standing around talking.
I get it.
We could do drugs if that makes it better.
No.
Well, then I fucked up. I already did drugs. Ooh,
Oh,
speaking of drugs, I gotta take my medicine.
In game.
In
Yeah,
game.
I did drugs in game. I'm based out of Illinois, so I'm allowed to do drugs.
Same. Look at the skyline. Chicago.
I mean, I'm from- I don't know. I thought this shit was creepy, man. Like, I think whenever you see the demon following her, I think that's the creepiest shit. Like when he's just like lurking, you know.
I mean, the demon when he was like stopping her body though was pretty cool. Like when she was trying to eat that meatball, or he was trying to make her eat that meatball. I don't know what was going on there, but it was crazy.
And then the little brother like made fun of her. He just went like,
Yeah, like learn how to eat.
"You fucking idiot."
Hello, idiot.
I was trying to figure out why she let those kids eat that meal in their school uniform with white shirts.
Because she's also a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. But
She's like, my mom gonna come home and clean that shit.
That's not true.
Yeah.
She would have cleaned that shit.
Yeah,
right?
she spilled that meatball on her shirt and instantly went to go scrub it. She's like, "Oh no."
Shit.
Get my ass beat.
Yeah, my mom's at the bar. She's gonna come home drunk, punch me in the eye.
Yeah, poor
This
mom.
movie's good
dude.
though.
Yeah, that's what sucks about movies like these, because like, yeah, the movie's good. What more do you want me to say?
I mean, I've said the stuff I've liked, said the stuff I didn't really like. You know.
I
Did you
also
say something you
really
didn't like?
liked like when she realized she didn't have Antonito and she went back into the apartment and then like shit was falling off the walls like as
Mhm.
she ran through. I thought that shit was super cool.
Dude, even that whole scene, because you like lays, like the whole time that kid is talking, like they do a really good job of characterizing him as like a kid that talks. So like when she goes into the bathroom and she's like, "Antonito," and she's like, "Are you okay?" And he's just like, it's like, "Ah, this ain't that little boy, is it?" And then she's like running with him, and they're like, they waited until they get outside and they go,
Yeah.
"Where's our little brother at?"
Yeah.
It's, oh fuck.
I mean, the
Dude,
mirror
dang.
scene's cool though. You look over and she ain't got him.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty cool. Like,
Well, and then it like that even sowed the seeds, or that like foreshadows what's gonna happen in like 6 minutes, right? Where
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh fuck, it's been me the whole time. I'm fucking
Which kind of makes sense because
Crazy.
like she was
'Cause it-
choking the little boy out.
yeah." But he was like, "No, you didn't do it. Don't worry." Oh, that was also a little girl, by the way, not a little boy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. They're all little girls.
No,
except
Antonito
for
is a boy.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
yeah, the boy with the
Fuck.
glasses and there's the other girls.
It confused me because they kept on saying the girl porn on, and I was like, did they not cast the two girls?
I
or-
mean, she was also wearing like skirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
went based
that-
off visuals.
She just had a very masculine haircut.
Man,
That
who
was
are we to
probably it.
assume?
I mean, she might identify as a man, but you know, she didn't say that in the movie, so it's a
but
little
yeah,
girl.
in the
Yeah.
script it says
Mhm.
girl.
But
She definitely burned old boy though. She went skirt.
yeah,
Turn that shit hot.
But like, it makes sense though, because like she's like possessed, like, and we see throughout the film where it's like he's taking over her body, so we should have like assumed almost.
Yeah.
But when
and it's, like,
Antonito
blatant.
said like you didn't burn me, like
It-
So
was
yeah, he like said it was
referring
like
to?
someone else or something.
he could sense though, right? Like
But it wasn't her.
Oh.
Really her.
that's like something
yeah,
in folklore
sure.
is that children, because they're so young, their imaginations don't limit their brain, so they can actually sense things like ghosts and shit like that. So the reason that he told her that is because he knew that wasn't her. He could feel it. Like
that's why children have imaginary friends.
Right, because they're seeing dead people. But like
that turn into the boogeyman under your bed.
The kukui under your bed.
That turn into your dad that walks in on you naked.
Dude, yeah, that was weird.
Veronica and his dick is just hanging, dude. He did not have to linger on that shot like that.
Nah.
He had to.
He didn't.
He could have put some smoke particles on that shit or something.
No need, dude.
How do we know that wasn't Paco Plaza and he was like, I'm gonna show my dick. I don't care.
He's like, I just want to show
shit.
it.
Quentin Tarantino's doing it. I'm doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
Fucking, what's his name? M. Night Shyamalan's doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Fuck it.
So I get like they're kids, but she was dumb as shit to like have like probably the most important job to the little kid.
What do you mean?
And then he just turns the pages.
Yeah,
drawing the
protection spell to like a fucking summoning spell or some shit.
But like we didn't actually see if he did a good job on that one. Because the runes on the outside weren't the runes for the summoning spell.
True.
You know?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, clearly it fucked some shit up because that thing still came and fucking throated her out.
No. Oh, whoa. Hold on, dude. I don't know what movie you saw. But like,
dude, he sticks his hand straight in there.
He
dude.
really did. He was like, "I'm gonna fucking steal your heart." But we saw that those Viking runes of protection didn't help in the first place.
He just burned them.
Yeah. Like, why the fuck would she think that those would magically work?
Weak ass paper out of here.
He wiped his ass with those papers. That's why he set on fire.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, he couldn't set the walls on fire. That's why, man. Maybe they did work.
Maybe
it did not work. She still died.
But maybe if they didn't,
she killed herself.
Yeah.
She literally slit her own throat in front of her little brother, which is kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna scar you, little boy."
And that's wild. And the cops
and
just
then the
walked in.
demon fucking transferred over.
Oh. Yeah, that cop really just kind of walked in.
She slit her throat and was still alive out on the gurney.
Didn't do a very good job.
I mean, nobody put pressure on that wound. That's for sure. They could've.
Maybe because he stuck his whole hand in her throat, it like stopped the bleeding.
Oh, it pinched the
Yeah.
the vein. Maybe. Didn't stop her from dying like 6 hours
You
later.
mean because she put her hand in her throat?
Could you imagine if the cop walked in and her hand was all the way down her throat and he was just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I don't even know.
that'd have been.
But then he wrote it down in his like little documents, like a demon put her hand in her throat, but it was just her.
Yeah,
well,
like
yeah, you're gonna walk into that room and she's just like freely like laying there.
No, she's standing up on one leg, but making it look like she's floating with her hand in her.
I would think that's a demon too. She can't do that on her own.
There's physically that's not possible.
Has to be demon. Has
to be super demon stuff.
I don't know if I would automatically go to demon though.
Nah, I think if I walked in and saw some shit like that, I'd be like, "This is a spookies."
But then you talk to her teachers and shit, and maybe Sister Death comes up and it's like, "Hey, man, it was some demon shit."
She goes,
"We talked about it.
You see how I ain't got no eyes? I still got eyes." And this shit's scary.
I would think like maybe witchcraft. And
it's
then,
all the same shit.
And then when they talk to her friends, like obviously they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we summoned the fucking demon during the solar eclipse."
Her
you know what's
friends were.
No,
some
that one
bitches.
girl was not her friend. That one girl was the
Diana?
other girl's friend.
Yeah.
Diana and Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa was her friend. Diana was not her friend.
Well,
Side
Rosa
bitch.
was
Her friend.
rude. She didn't
I
have to be
mean,
that mean.
she had her best friend whisper into her ear, "I'm gonna die in 3 days, I'm gonna die in 3 days, I'm gonna die in 3 days." Like, I would also ghost you guys hard as shit. I'd be like, "I'm not talking to this motherfucker, he's
Yeah,
crazy."
that's how I watched the Ring video shit.
Yeah, for real. I ain't gonna redo this shit. Get away from me.
Elbow her.
Hey, you're in my space. This is a defensive tactic.
Ow.
So I don't think she actually cuts her throat.
In real life, I don't think, no, because they said her death
In the
is
movie, they
unexplained.
didn't.
No, in the movie.
Are you rewatching it?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
She goes like this, but then her head shoots back, and then the demon comes over her. But then when you look at her neck, it's not cut.
Are you
Yeah,
sure it's not like
it
an
wasn't
editing
cut.
mistake?
No, because they're like lingering on this bitch.
All right, well,
I let that go. I was like, all right. I don't think she cut herself, but
I
guess-
I didn't think so either, but I was
I
like,
thought she did.
it happened so quick. I was like, maybe I missed it. So I
Yeah,
just went and looked
same.
back at it. So like, but why would? So it looks like the demon kills her, but why would he kill her?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, unless because the kid did do the other thing, he's now on to someone else because they did.
Because the kid drew the little fucking portal.
The other one, yeah. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but like he opens the
It's a
gate.
summoning
thing.
spell.
Yeah, so maybe.
Yeah, he opened his 8 gates. He became
Oh,
night
shit.
guy.
Dude, he'll kick someone's fucking chest in.
No, I think maybe
Make you
Joey's right.
bleed.
Maybe she was meant to be like cut her throat, I guess.
Yeah, it might have just been an editing mistake. But in real life, they were like, her death is unexplained. If she slit her throat in real life, that's a fucking explanation. We got
Yeah.
that.
But like, if
ahead.
you look at, so if she doesn't cut her throat, because then here it's still unexplained. It's like she just floated in the air. Like, why is she dying?
Yeah.
But like, she
'Cause if her
dies in
throat
the
was
hospital
good-
in real life.
Yeah. Right. We're just trying to figure out. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make any sense on how she died. But she did
Yeah.
have that knife, and it did look like she plunged that shit into her throat.
So yeah, it does look like it. Like so, but then it's like it happened so quick though, where it's like I think he doesn't allow her to cut her throat though. And we've seen throughout the film that he can stop her.
Right.
Or it.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of demon this is.
And
It's
maybe
a-
she was, and then it was like, oh, I don't want this bitch. She's fucking suicidal.
Yeah.
It's story time. Are you guys ready for story time?
Yeah, hurry up, and then we're going to go into the tail end
From
of the
the
podcast.
moment when Estefania dies, the paranormal phenomenon in the Gutierrez house escalates.
Gutierrez.
The mother hears a screaming voice of Estefania calling her from rooms of the house. The laughter of an old man crossing the walls, glass breaking without explanation, objects moving, doors opening and closing on their own. One night, the mother hears someone touching her hands and feet while she sleeps.
She hears that?
That's what it says. Another night, the little daughters wake up terrified with their wrists being slammed violently against the wall. On November 1st, 1993, 2 years after Estefania's death, his photo hanging in the living room caught fire.
His?
Yep. And the part that burned was just one
Yeah, depicting his face.
depicting his face, while neither the frame nor the nearby object showed any damage.
Wait, is Estefania a dude?
No, I think it's probably translated and
Ah.
its pronouns are wrong.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Show that to the camera?
You might need to just pop that up on
Yeah, I
an
can't see
edit.
shit.
Yeah.
You screenshot it and then post it to the Discord.
Like there's like the burning photo thing is similar to the real case too.
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
Is that what that is
That's
that
what
you're
she was
looking
just
at?
trying to show you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen the photo.
There you go. And then you
The
press-
actual photo?
And then you hit the...
Yeah.
I wish they would have just showed that, dude. Why didn't they just show that?
Because the girl doesn't look shit like the actress.
Yeah, they don't look anything alike.
It doesn't matter though. Like they should have just shown.
I mean,
it
I get what you're
anyways.
saying, but I don't know. They just didn't.
Kind of like at the end of the
They did.
Conjuring shit, they showed that real life fucking people. Like it doesn't matter.
That does
maybe,
matter.
Maybe Spanish people are just like, no. If I'm not seeing the real girl, I don't want it.
I don't
don't
care if
need
the
it.
real life people don't look like the actors.
Yeah, but you're from Mexico, dude. You're not
Oh,
as
you're
refined.
right. I'm the
Yeah, you're a dreamer, dude.
Whoa. He said that with some malice. He said that with hate behind it.
shit.
I love dreamers, dude. I'm a dreamer.
Are you done with your story time?
Yeah.
Okay, that was an abrupt stop, so I didn't know.
I mean, it still goes.
I asked you if you were done and you said yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want
Because
me
it
to
just
do with
talks
the rest of
about,
this
like, what
information.
happens when the agents, like, the inspectors come.
Gadget?
And
Yeah.
then they saw all the black mold in the walls.
Yeah, and they were like, yee. Alright, favorite part. James, go.
When that little boy starts choking her, it's so funny.
Eric, go.
When all the pictures fall off the walls.
Alex, go.
When she flips the mattresses and they're all
Black
Black
moldy.
molded.
Yeah.
Joey, go.
I had so much time to prepare and I have no idea what my favorite part is.
We get quick answers, though.
Honestly, I think the Ouija board was my favorite part. The seance, the ambiance, the way that the fucking
Solar
the moon,
eclipse happened.
the black
Or
circle
lunar.
was blocking the yellow circle. I love that shit. Lady Death was like, huh? It was awesome.
Something's going on here.
And she was staring up at the sun all crazy. She's like, I don't give a fuck if it's an eclipse. I'm gonna look at it.
I'm blind already.
I'm President Donald J. Trump. All right. Me, least favorite part. How shitty the mom is. I know I'm supposed to not like the mom, but goddamn, that mom made me so fucking mad. She was such
she's
a
a single
shitty mom.
What do you want from her?
Nah, but she was going out to the bars and shit afterwards, and she was neglectful.
Does she work at the bar?
She's working, I guess.
Nah,
She
but
works
she-
at the bar
cafe.
because they were like, we had a party that lasted.
But she was
until-
hoeing at the bar too. You know what I mean?
She had to.
Yeah, she had to have. You don't work at the bar like that and not be a hoe.
You don't get
to
a.
put down a single mother.
You don't get
alright?
a 3-wing apartment just working at a
Dude,
bar.
that apartment was too damn big.
She owns the bar, don't she?
Then she could
Fuck
fucking
no.
hire somebody else to work.
Not in Spain. It's looked down upon.
Man, she took that siesta though. It was in the middle of the day and she shut that bitch down. I was like, why doesn't she go home? And then it cuts back to her 10 minutes later and like there's hella people drinking at the bar. I was like, oh, it was a siesta. Nice.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Alex, what's your least favorite part?
The whole meatball scene.
What about it? Just dumb
was
Just
just-
the whole
meatball?
scene.
It was just dumb. Like, I didn't
It
need
happened
that.
in real life, probably, dude.
I don't care.
Scarred Antonio or whatever his name is. He was
Antonio.
like, what the fuck?
You didn't have to do that.
I
Oh,
did.
the audio listeners, Joey just did a cricket ass face.
Eric, what was your least favorite part of Veronica?
Probably the dad, dude. I didn't need to see that.
Mike, come
That's
on.
true.
We had to see what he was hanging and swinging, dude.
Nothing.
Dude,
He's a grower, not a shower, bro. Come on.
we needed
What do
to
you-
know why they have so many kids.
What exactly do you need all that girth for all the time? He could be
Especially
using,
when you're demon body. What you gonna do with it?
He could be using
Yeah.
that blood elsewhere.
For his brain, making those pizzas.
I changed my mind. It was the whole dad scene too.
That was your least favorite part?
Yeah. I can't believe
Yeah,
they
I
did that
used
to
to
those
see all
kids.
Veronica.
They showed a 14-year-old some dude's.
Dude, that
Dick.
no, that little girl was not in that fucking room.
Probably not.
There's a reason we didn't see the both of them in the same shot. At least I don't think.
She still had to watch
Movie
the
magic.
Nah. She did not. She could have been like, ah.
It's also not her real dad.
Yeah.
movie. We don't know that.
He also had weird nipples.
We don't
I
know
shouldn't
that.
say
Yeah.
weird.
I didn't look.
He had nipples that are different than mine, and I was like, those are weird.
And then he like transforms pretty
He
quick.
had an innie and not an outie, dude. I don't know.
What are you doing? Yeah.
All right. Next question.
What?
Yes.
James didn't say least favorite part, did
Oh
he?
shit.
No one
Jackass?
did, but Joey.
What?
I
No,
did.
they
Wait, no.
both did.
Everyone else went? Oh, I stopped
You
paying attention, I
fuck.
guess.
Are you even paying
Sorry,
attention?
guy.
Hell no, he's
No.
watching the Bears game,
He's watching
dude.
the Bears game.
No, it's not on yet.
He's watching the pre-show though, for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, there was a game on London earlier that I was watching.
He's watching
wow.
the grill right now on his Nest camera. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
my carnitas. Go ahead. What's your least
I
The
like-
burning.
Oh, when that boy turns that page, because I know I was like, oh, he gonna fuck shit up.
She should have just tore that page out and gave it to him. She shouldn't have given him the whole book.
She should have had one of the older kids or herself do it.
Nah, but he wouldn't have been able to do the seance.
But she could have did the like drew them first, then do the seance.
Nah, it was she had to-
Timeline.
yeah. Oh, girls just
She
said you gonna die tonight.
Shit, it was
Sure.
still the afternoon.
No, it was early in the evening.
There was still
Early is what
daylight.
I heard.
Okay. Cinema score. Would we rent it? No.
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 Would we buy this movie physically?
No.
No. Would you buy it digitally?
No.
No.
Nah.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishments?
No.
No.
If it's in a bundle.
I would only buy it.
Paco Plaza.
Yep, that's dude. You took the words right out of my mouth. I would buy a $5 Paco Plaza bundle with all the Rex and this.
No.
You're crazy.
Did you see Rec?
Yeah, she watched it with me.
Mhm.
She just didn't want to do the podcast because she hates you guys.
I never said that.
Fair enough.
Would you
Fair
put
enough.
this on in the background while white people are over?
No.
No.
I
Only
would.
Nah,
Hispanic.
they don't like to read.
The views of Eric do not represent Sooner or Later Entertainment LLC.
We need a little thing that just comes across the
A
screen.
disclaimer, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you recommend? Absolutely.
98% recommend.
movie.
Who wouldn't you recommend this to?
People that don't like international films.
So white people.
The views of Joey.
No, like
Do not
anybody
reflect the views of this podcast.
No, Sooner or Later Entertainment LLC.
The views of this podcast.
So real quick,
You don't respect
did you
us.
know? Did you do it on purpose? The heads.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Our heads are flipped. So your head is over me, and then my head is over you.
Notice.
I did it on purpose because I did it like that up here. Oh, you can't see my mouse cursor. I did it when we were up where Eric is, and then when I moved it down, I purposefully moved it down like that too.
It looks like I'm trying to give you a kiss.
And I'm like, yeah. All right, ratings. Who's got a good one? I give
I
this.
got it. I don't know.
I give this movie. Oh my gosh. The views of Joey Guevara do not represent the views of Sooner or Later
No.
Entertainment LLC. I give this movie 8.5. 8.5 dead dad dicks out of 10.
You give it an 8?
8.5. I think this movie's great.
It's a good movie, yeah.
I don't have very many complaints about this movie at all.
Nah.
I think it's enticing. It's an hour and a half, so it's quick. I think the monster's pretty spooky until the very end of the movie. Oh. Yeah, I think this movie is a great horror movie that anybody who is like, I want to watch, 30 horror movies or 31 horror movies in October, I think this should be on their list. Right there next to Wreck, honestly.
If you like, it all depends what kind of horror fan you are. Like,
Right.
I think if you're into, like, paranormal, demonic stuff, this is top tier.
Unless the paranormal, demonic stuff that you're into is only Ed and Lorraine Warren.
That's all it is.
I know. You are the
But,
worst
like-
horror fan, by the way. You're
But, like, some people are real big on, like, slasher films and stuff like that type of horror, so they wouldn't really, like, care for this, because it does kind of get slow at certain points.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the torture is slow. It's slow and methodical, and it doesn't ramp up until the last 20 minutes, but then it fucking kicks you in the teeth.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants to go next?
So, I'll give it about 7 inches of arm down her throat.
Oh my god.
She's 15.
It's a demonic arm. I don't know if that matters.
It does not matter.
We've seen what he did to her in that film.
I give it 8 out of 10 pictures falling off the wall. And 2 of them burning.
Oh, that's a 10
just
out of
takes
10.
Or 5
Oh,
out of 10.
I give it 6 Ouija boards out of 10.
what could have
Nice.
made this movie better for you? I'm interested.
I don't know.
So nothing is
feel like
what
you-
you're saying.
I feel like
You
you,
didn't like-
ranked
you didn't
some
like
of
the reading?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Because you rank some of like the other like demonic stuff we watch. I know it's your people's, but like this movie's better than those movies.
Yeah. I don't know what you gave The Nun,
Guess
but it's better than The Nun.
I just didn't like the
How-
demon.
I just didn't like how Spanish everyone was.
Yeah.
I mean-
Why are they so light complected but talking Spanish?
If you're white, be
I
white.
can see
I
the
don't
demon.
understand.
The demon looked too much like Venom, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but like, what is a scary demon to you, though?
But I feel like this thing does a lot of things those other movies
That
do.
Basil Boo or whatever the fuck it's called.
Basil do? Free
Baphomet?
Shavaka do? Yeah, like what would you have done to the creature design to make it scarier for
Give
I
him
Alex?
just-
eyes?
I
Giving it eyes.
I wanted to have fingernails.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
I just like demons that look like real people.
Mm.
So like the nun really scared me. Or like what's her face from the first Conjuring? What's her name? Bathsheba.
Bathsheba,
Yeah.
the witch.
Yeah. So like stuff like that scares me. I don't find that creature scary.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you've seen it in real life.
Yeah,
you'd be
now
scared
if
as
it came
shit.
down my stairs right now, I'd be like, all right, I'm done.
See, because that's the thing. That's how I watch movies. Is if I was Veronica, I'd be shitting my pants.
Dude,
I'd rather see a person.
Yeah, I would rather see Bathsheba because I know I could punch that bitch in her nose. You know what I mean?
I got a chance.
I can't punch
Like,
Venom.
This demon, dude. Like, what am I gonna do to this guy?
He's literally fisting my throat. How do I fight this thing?
I feel like if I punched him,
you
his
stick
goo would
your
just go
fingers up
around
its
me.
nose.
No nose. There's no nose. If he was Bathsheba, maybe.
Yeah,
Dude
those
didn't
nose
care
holes
about
closed.
a cross or nothing, dude.
Nah.
That dude had Voldemort's face.
Yeah.
You telling me if that nun didn't do anything, that I'm gonna be able to do something?
Yeah, that nun blinded herself and still couldn't fucking do anything to those
And she
guys.
had years of the Lord by her side.
Yeah, and the Lord was like, nah, I don't fuck with that.
If we know that, who knows?
What do you mean?
She could have been a fake nun.
That woman was
Nah,
like,
there's no such
sister,
thing.
sister death. No
I mean,
such
that wasn't
thing.
like a church school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have lied on her resume.
You know they have actual like, paperwork they file and stuff, right?
She could have faked it.
She would have got kicked out real quick.
Yeah. They just saw this poor little blind.
No, she blinded
Nun.
herself on the job so that they couldn't fire
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
She's like, let me keep my job and I won't sue you.
She let in a demon and was like, oh shit, I got blind myself. I'm gonna get fired over this.
I'm gonna get fired. Oh shit, I gotta clean this up. Pours acid in her eyes. Alright, well, I guess Alex doesn't really like horror movies.
Yes, I do.
That's what it seems like, dude.
I mean,
If
I'll
it's
go
not-
through. Go ahead.
Oh,
If
yeah,
it's
we need
not
a
Ed and
consensus,
Lorraine,
consensus.
I don't want to see it. That's what I heard.
100%.
I mean, I really do need to go back and like really add up our ratings for everything, and I'll add the genre of the movie, and we'll see how highly you rate any of the horror movies that we've done. Because I don't know, you hate horror movies that don't have Ed and Lorraine Warren in them.
Seems
They're
like
just my favorite people.
it. And do you even like the actors? Like, have you? I mean, Saints of Newark. I thought she was pretty good in that.
Yeah, she was. And if you watch Sopranos, she did a good job like portraying that role
I
of the lady
love the
in Sopranos.
actors.
What are their names?
Vera. Farga.
Fargo?
Patrick Wilson.
There you go.
Fuck off.
Farmiga.
Farmiga.
Yeah, it's Farmiga.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to say the last name. I even like her sister.
What's her name?
I don't fucking know.
Sister Farmiga.
Yeah. Little Farmiga.
Alright, well,
Minnie Vera.
Minnie Farmiga, right.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse Farmiga.
I think she's the badder of the two.
That's a lie.
I said what I said.
You couldn't
Give her a
handle
big role,
Velma-
man. She'll.
Velma. You couldn't handle
I-
Velma Farmiga.
I couldn't, dude. Not after watching that last movie, dude. Too much junk in the trunk.
What, in
Jeez.
Saints of Newark?
I mean, she got junk in her trunk in that movie too, but I was talking about the Conjuring.
I'll have to watch.
She always got drunk in trunk, regardless of
She
which
probably
role.
got drunk in the trunk.
Yeah, she got real drunk in that trunk.
Alright, that's it for us then. Come see us at Wizard World. We're gonna be there.
What movie are you gonna watch next week?
Paranormal Activity.
We could do a...
Paranormal Activity.
No.
You said I could choose.
You chose Veronica.
No, I did not.
Dude, I should just stop the stream right now. I don't know, because we have to figure out logistics for everything.
It's gonna be after a later one, since I'll be
Since you'll be what?
driving down.
What?
Paranormal.
Why don't we just do it Friday
Is
morning?
that gonna be in theaters?
Because I have to work
The-
Friday.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Wow.
You skip every 3 weeks. dude,
Yeah,
come
you
on.
gotta take a 3-week sabbatical. No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, I guess.
Fine, we'll do Paranormal Activity, but we'll just figure it out.
Yeah, we'll watch it on Friday. You'll watch it on Saturday. Then
She
you'll
can watch it
after you-
Friday at work.
I could watch it Friday at work.
Wait,
And then I
Come
get a
off the
whole
shift.
hour for my lunch break. Well,
is it
no.
on
No, you
streaming?
should probably not take that hour for your lunch break so you actually get off at 3.
Wait, is
no,
it
I
streaming?
have to go in at 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to only take 30 minutes for my lunch.
I don't know. If it's not streaming, I'll rent it. It's not a big deal.
Which movie are we talking about?
Paranormal Activity.
The new one or like the original one?
The first one.
Original one.
Okay, that's what's confusing me because they got a new one coming out, and I was like, I think it's just in theaters, and I don't know.
No,
Okay.
there's a reason we didn't say Paranormal Activity: The Next Generation or whatever.
It's called
2021.
Next of Kin.
Yeah, fucking
Same
Degrassi Paranormal Generation or whatever.
Dude, let's just watch the Abuela.
Eric, is it streaming?
Nah, it's not.
God damn it. We're watching Paranormal Activity 1. I guess.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. All right, we
That
love
won't
you
be here
guys.
next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.